In some ways, agriculture hasn't changed much here in the past 100 years. Many Ukrainians still work the fields by hand, and most are still poor. The Soviet Union's forced collectivization program was supposed to modernize farming, but it contributed to a famine that killed millions of Ukrainian farmers. When the Soviet Union collapsed in 1991, the transition to private farming meant productivity plummeted at first, but now it's booming.
Look where we're standing now. This was an old collective farm in Soviet times, and now it's one of the most modern agricultural complexes.
But even a farm like this one has a lot of catching up to do. The average cow here produces 25 liters of milk a day. It would be about 60 in Europe. The sanitary conditions also leave much to be desired, so the milk can't be used to make expensive products like soft cheese or yogurt. Still, the country has a lot of potential.
Ukraine has some of the richest soil in the world, and many here believe with better integration and closer ties to Europe, Ukraine could truly become a regional breadbasket.
Who owns that soil is a big obstacle here.
Land is always a problem here because there's no clear ownership. There's no clear right to buy or sell land, which of course makes it difficult for people to invest.
That makes modernization projects like this new seed plant expensive. Ukraine's weak banking sector charges 25% interest. Farming companies would like government reforms and some outside help.
Europe is more preferable for us in financial sense because we may, for development, for modernization, for innovation to the agriculture, we need big financial resources. In Ukraine, these resources are very expensive.
Europe is already Ukraine's biggest customer. Ukraine could sell even more.
The U.S. is the largest grain exporter. Ukraine will be number 2 this year, and that's producing at about 50% of its capacity. So Ukraine actually has the capacity to equal or almost equal U.S. exports.
But it will take a lot of change to make Ukraine's farm competitive in the 21st century. Jennifer Glasse, Al Jazeera, Shepetivka, Ukraine.